In this video, we're going to show you how to cut decorative corbels for your pergola. These often go at the tops of posts, such as in our Viga pergola plans. The first step is to mark the length of the corbel on your timber and trace this line all around the piece. Here we're using a piece of 6x6 as a demonstration. Next, flip your timber and figure out which two faces look the best and that you will use as the show faces of the corbel. With your paper template, mark out the cut lines on one end. Repeat this at the other end using the mirror image. At the middle of the corbel, you'll need a seat where it rests on the top of the post, so mark this line across the bottom. Then flip the timber over again and mark the complementary patterns on the opposite face. There are a few different ways to cut these patterns out, and we're going to demonstrate a hard way and an easy way. For the hard way, this involves making a bunch of relief cuts with your circular saw, chopping out the waste, and then using a combination of chisels, planes, sanding, and rasps to get the final shape. Start by marking a series of parallel lines a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch apart, extending from the bottom of the corbel to the pattern line. Transfer these lines across the bottom of the piece. Then flip it again and transfer them up from the other side. Next, set your circular saw to its maximum cut depth and make as many cuts as you can on lines that exceed this depth of cut. After that, you'll have to set your saw's cutting depth to the depth of one of the lines you drew, and then cut along this line. Repeat this process for each of the lines. Once you have all the lines cut out, use a mallet and a chisel to remove the bulk of the waste between these relief cuts. For square steps like at the end of this pattern, you can use a handsaw to cut these pretty easily. After the waste is chopped out, use your favorite method to trim the timber down to the pattern lines. Be aware that if you use a power planer like this, it has a tendency to chip out the back face of the timber. With a bit of patience, you can fare down the corbel to your cut lines with just hand tools. After finishing one side, use your circular saw to cut all around the corbel at the length mark, and then finish the cut with your handsaw. And now for the easy way to cut the pattern. If you have access to a bandsaw, cutting the pattern out is almost trivially easy. You'll find it easiest to make relief cuts at changes in direction, as this will naturally allow waste pieces to fall off after being cut. And there you have it, one decorative corbel cut out. Be sure to check out the rest of our tutorials on building a pergola, which you'll find linked in the description and at the end of the video. Thanks for watching.